Are you okay with this? Because this camera and stuff like that. Would you rather we go away and talk? No. When God has knowledge. Sorry. Let me just grab my train of thought. So when God was alone without creation, did he have knowledge that he was existing without creation?
I don't understand the question.
Huh?
I don't understand the question.
You don't understand the question?
Well, you believe knowledge to be is propositional, so I don't understand what it means when you translate it into man. Remember, I don't believe that God has propositional knowledge, and the problem is if God has propositional knowledge and the truth aptitude of propositions change, well then God knows at one point that there was nothing with him, and then the proposition became false, which means something in him became false, which means something in him changed, which means God is contingent, which means God can't exist.
So if we take t equals 0 as the point where creation wasn't there and it was just God alone, right?
Well, I'm already going to reject this.
No, but it's that's a tenseless. I'm putting forth a tenseless fact to you. T equals 0, God was alone. T equals 0, God was alone is a tenseless fact. It's not a tense fact, so therefore, according to you,
God was alone,
or is alone, or what is alone?
Do you see the problem?
Yeah,
we can't speak about time in this way.
Okay, so you're saying that God at that point we can't talk about God because
there is no temporal distinction between God's act of creation and God's act of existence.
Okay,
his act of creation is identical to.
So does he have knowledge though?
He does have knowledge.
He does have knowledge.
Yeah,
is that
this propositional knowledge?
Okay, and explain to me what type of knowledge he has then.
So God has knowledge of forms.
So put that into an English expression so I can better understand it, so that we're on an equal level playing field here.
Are you familiar with Aristotle?
Yeah, go ahead. So just explain.
Aristotle, all he means when he says is a form, it's just the principle of intelligibility.
No, I need it in the form of an English. Okay, so put it into the form where God is alone, but he has knowledge of the fact that he's alone.
Well, remember, God has one divine act.
Yeah, can you put it in the form of a tenseless fact so that we can understand it?
Remember, I'm really going to reject your
so you're an extreme divine simplicist.
Extreme divine simplicist. Remember, I explained to you, there's one divine act and it's identical to his.
I understand. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. So how can you then explain to someone the truth of God when you can't even express God knowing the difference between existence and non-existence?
I don't think you're following. So God knows the difference between existence.
But you don't. Otherwise, you'd be able to communicate it over to me.
Well, I am.
Go on then. In the form of a sentence.
I just explained to you what a form was. I just explained to you what
form was. Go on.
So the form is the principle of intelligibility of something. It is the form is what makes a thing to be what it is.
Do you understand that? The form is
what a thing
is
to be what it is.
To be what it is.
Yeah. So you are a human being.
So when
your substantial form.
So when creation didn't exist, can you just translate that over to what you've put across to me, so that I can understand it in that context? The context that God was alone and there was no creation. Can you just use what you just said and just communicate that over to me so I can better understand it?
The non-existence of creation at that point, it doesn't even make sense to say that at that point, but the way in which God would have known that is he would have had that knowledge virtually. Because I believe God is purely actual, all perfections are in God. So God is omniscient, he's loving, all of this stuff. So any particular form that could even possibly exist is going to exist virtually in God.
Do you believe in instance? Instance. Meaning a point where there is absolutely no time. It's of zero duration.
A point where there's no time. A point.
Exactly.
Where there's no time.
Zero duration.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, it does. Look, a point of zero duration. A point of zero duration.
Zero duration implies time.
No, it doesn't, my friend. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Can you imagine no time? Can you imagine?
Zero duration. Listen. Look. If God exists, he has to exist at a point.
No, he doesn't. This is the point. You can't say God has to exist at a point. Do you know why?
Why?
Because you're limiting God to a point of existence.
But
you're limiting God to a point of existence. That's the problem with neoclassical theism. That's why it doesn't make any sense.
Okay. Then you make it make sense to me. If he doesn't exist at a point, what other point is there?
Okay, let me explain to you what a mixed relation is.
Is he outside the... Okay, look, really simple.
There's no outside, inside.
There's no inside, outside.
There's no physics. We're not doing physics, we're doing metaphysics.
Is he
There's no inside,
Does he exist in the world?
He does not exist in the world.
Does he exist outside the world?
What does that mean? What is the world?
Outside the world, meaning the physical world. the physical world, the world. Look,
Something can exist outside of physical.
as far as I,
That make sense.
what? So you believe that God is part of the world?
Hold on.
How is it
Hold
the
on.
same?
So God, so God,
You
so
like
God,
tea, right?
God,
Do you drink tea? Do you drink coffee? Do you drink any beverage? Right? That you go and make. All right. What do you drink? That's not a beverage. Something that you make. Let's say squash.
See, this is
Yeah?
the idea is that
Squash.
God doesn't exist
Right?
in the
So you
world.
make
He
yourself
doesn't
a cup of
exist in the world,
squash.
He doesn't exist at
Right?
point.
You make yourself you make yourself a cup of squash.
Yeah,
Right?
so
what part of you is in that cup? You've just made that. What part of you is in it?
You know the problem?
There is no problem.
There is a problem.
What part of you is in
Part.
that?
The word part.
You can't even use the word part because God is so simple that he's not at an instant,
Well, let me
nor
give-
is he
let me
not
give
at
you-
an instant.
Let me tell you why.
This is
There's
kind of
two
true.
ways.
Allah exists outside of his creation. Way outside.
What I don't understand what type of relationship you have with God if you don't believe that he is at some
Hold on.
point or an instant.
Remember, if we limit a being who is purely actual to a point, then we're saying he has some potency. We're saying he has some possibility to change. If he's at that point,
But that's an
well, hold on. If he's at that point, we can ask a question.
But you-
why at that point and not at another?
But you affirm something that's impossible.
I affirm something that's impossible.
Yes.
What kind of possibility?
I'm simply asking
What
you.
kind of possibility?
It's impossible
What kind of
because
possibility?
you can't
I
even
don't know what
articulate
you
it in language.
No,
You
I
can't even
can,
articulate
but I'm speaking in philosophy.
in philosophy.
Yes. But look, wait,
Then
hold on.
explain to
But let's
me
not move
in
away.
simple
Hold on,
English
hold on.
terms.
I can explain to you in simple English terms.
Really? Okay, so
But hold
God
on a
is at
second.
God.
Let's not
God
run
is he at
away.
an instant or not?
He's not at an instant. Let's not run
Okay.
away. You
So
said
where is he?
Hold on. He's not anywhere.
He's not anywhere.
Because things that are not physical are not located in physical time, space, matter. But hold on a second. You said it's not possible. What kind of possibility?
No, hold on.
What kind- no, no,
Let's
no, no, no. I'm
don't
not
try.
gonna run from that
Do not
point.
try and
I'm not gonna run from
divert
that
from the
point.
point.
I need to
I was the one that
understand what
asked
you're
you.
saying. Yeah, you asked
I
me.
was the
It's
one.
wait, hold on.
I said it was
You
im-
made a statement. You said it's impossible. What kind of possibility? I'm sorry.
The possibility is that God has to exist.
Type of possibility.
What do you mean? What type of
There's
possibility?
different types of possibility.
Okay, explain to me what type of possibilities are, so you can
Possibility.
help me along.
There's a logical possibility. There's metaphysical possibility.
Yep.
And there's nomenological possibility.
Nomenological.
Which one? Nomenological.
Look, I'll say logical possibilities.
Logical possibility.
Yeah, because
you know God isn't logically necessary. Right?
hold
You know
on.
that, right?
Yeah, I do.
You do. So why
Yeah.
would you say logically necessary?
I think it's logically possible
You're
to
not making
describe
sense.
God
When we
at
speak
a
of-
point.
When we speak of
At an
time-
instant.
When we speak of time, time is something which has ontology. So it's not about.
No, but
logic.
you don't
It's not
even
about
you don't
logic,
even
it's about
believe
metaphysics.
that time can be of zero duration.
You don't know what that means.
I think look,
You don't understand what you're saying when you say those words.
When we-
time, the measurement of change being at zero, that doesn't make any sense. You're not
it
making
can't be measured.
Let me
It can't
tell
be
you
measured.
why. Let me tell you why.
Because that's what
Let
you
me- let me
time.
tell
That's
you
what
why.
you
Let me tell you-
timeless
let me tell
proponents
you
hold
why.
to, right?
But you don't understand that neoclassical theism does not win on this front, right? You're saying that God can be at a point. Me and you are at points.
No,
Me
we're
and-
not at a
we
point.
are at points.
We're not at a-
Me and you are at a point 5 seconds
When
ago.
I say
1 minute ago,
when I
2
say
minutes ago.
when
The
I
point
say
is,
God
hold
is
on,
at a
hold on,
point, I'm
hold
talking
on,
about him
hold
being
on.
at an instant.
Yes, if
a
he's
timeless
at- yeah,
instant.
a timeless
A
instant.
timeless instant.
That's a contradiction.
Define
That's
instant.
a contradiction in
Instant
terms.
of
A
zero
timeless
duration.
Define
instant.
duration.
Something
Look,
outside of
you can't
time.
define
in
duration.
time.
A duration
That's
is from
really
one
bad.
point to another.
I thought you was better than Mansur.
Duration. That's
Look.
distance.
I thought you
Look,
was better
look,
than
look,
Mansur.
look, look, look,
Let me
look,
tell
look,
you
look,
why.
look,
Let me
look,
tell you
look,
why.
look,
Let me
look,
tell you why classical theism.
There's a difference between an
debunks
instant and
neoclassicism.
moments. Yes.
What
Oh,
define
what's the
instant?
distinction?
The distinction is a moment is say for let's take t equals 0 to t equals 1.
Yeah, there's no T.
T
Yeah,
equals
he's not
0
wrong.
is a timeless instant
he's
though.
not wrong.
This is the problem. This is a
T equals zero
problem.
is not a timeless instant.
It is. People like William Lane Craig agree to
William
this.
Lane Craig is not
Wollstonecraft
smart.
agrees to
William
this.
Lane Craig is
Even
a-
Paul
William-
Helm, who's a timeless proponent,
hold on.
he
You know-
says that t
you
equals
know
0
what?
is
Guess what
an
you just
instant.
mentioned? You just mentioned neoclassical theists who all get it wrong.
Where do you get it from? Where do you get your knowledge
Gavin
from?
Kerr.
Who?
Gavin Kerr.
Gavin
Rob
Kerr.
Koontz. Josh Ram. No, not Josh Ram. Thomas Aquinas. These theologians
Yeah.
are far more learned than these William Lane Craig.
Okay, so what do they say? So where is
This is
God?
what he's talking
So where is God then in relation to
You can't ask the question
uni-
where. Look,
You can't ask anything about
So we can't ask anything. So why are we having this conversation?
No, why are you?
Why are we even having this
don't
conversation
lie
then, my
about what I
friend?
just said. I didn't say you can't ask any question. So you can't ask the question about where. Let's be honest.
Look,
I'm trying
that
to,
is one of the most
we're-
fundamental
we're-
questions
we're-
about God.
we're
Where
pointing-
is God?
God isn't in a place. What does it mean to be in a place?
Is
What does
God?
it mean? Well,
Okay,
hold on.
okay.
What things? What is the only thing that can be at a place and at a time?
I'll tell you where. I'll tell you where it can be in relation to who? Us, right? Us.
Wait.
I believe that God is outside of this creation.
What does that mean?
It means, from my perspective, he's above
Above what?
me.
Above you? In
Yes.
what way? Physically?
Well, my
Physically.
my physicality, yes.
Physically.
From my physicality, he has to be.
You understand if something is here and
So-
something else is above it, that means both of those things are physical. You know that, right?
No, 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 no,
It
no,
doesn't?
no,
Tell me
no,
how.
no, 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 it doesn't.
So you're saying God is physical?
I believe.
Your position is
No,
not.
no, no,
It
no,
doesn't
no.
make any
I
sense.
believe.
You have a fair debate.
You can have a
Huh?
debate, but it doesn't make any sense.
Look, if we say that God exists, we have to say that he's either in the universe or he's outside, because there is no other third choice.
Or he is the
Wait, hold
universe.
on, wait.
Or he is the universe.
No, you are completely wrong. What is the universe?
The universe is a physical thing that we exist in.
No.
It's matter.
No, no.
I mean, how is that? How is that so difficult to understand?
The universe is not matter material. The universe is the set of all particulars that exist. You don't even know what the universe is.
Of all particulars that exist,
All the particulars that have being,
Right.
either in act or in potency, that is a part of the set of all particulars. So to say that, God,
nonsense.
that doesn't make any sense,
tell you
my
why-
friend.
I'll tell you
Okay,
why
let me
this is
tell you why.
nonsense.
Don't talk. Stop. I'm
Why
talking
don't-
to you.
No,
Stop talking to me.
wait,
Let me tell you why.
go on, go on, go on.
He takes my point and he doesn't want me to
Yeah.
speak.
Because you don't know what you're saying. I'll be honest.
I just
You
do
do
not.
know very well. Yeah, you do know very
Go on,
well.
go on, go on. Explain your God.
Logic? Okay, sure.
Go. Explain your
Yeah, so
position,
let's
mate.
take- You know, like set theory, in mathematics.
Go on, carry on.
Let's say, for example, we take a set. Let's say we take the set of all natural numbers only up to 10. Well, in this set, the only numbers that exist in the set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, if that is the set that contains all natural numbers up to 10, well, then that's just the set of all existing things in that set. The universe now is going to be the set of all ontologically positive items.
Can there be another universe which has more?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yep, that's a good
What are you
question. That's a good.
talking
That's a
about?
good
Many ways of
question. Look,
interpretation.
come on.
Warren, that.
Oh, are you not understanding what I just said?
You said, can there be another universe? What does that mean?
I said.
What does that mean?
Let me tell you.
Clarify that
I'll
statement.
tell you why.
Uh-huh.
Our universe is understood to be one of the possible universes.
No, you're already presupposing.
I'm not presupposing anything.
Hold on,
Yes,
hold
you
on.
are.
Let him finish.
You
Let him
don't even
finish.
know
Let him
what you're
finish. Let him
talking
finish.
about. I
Look.
forgot. I'm not speaking to you. Let's carry on conversation.
Oh, yeah.
Because he doesn't know what he's talking about. You don't know nothing about.
Sane,
You don't know nothing about physics. Why would you speak
sound-minded
about
individual
physics
would know
when you don't know
there
anything?
can be
How many
many
interpretations of quantum mechanics are there?
universes.
You even know?
Many universes. We
No, that's
are
not
living
true.
in one
You know,
of the
most
many
physicists
universes.
don't even agree to the many ways of
That's why there is
have no idea what you're talking about.
a proposition now about multiverses.
No.
Meaning
Do you
there
know
are
why
other
they
universes.
presuppose? Do you know
It's about
what-
presupposition. Let me
Yes, it
let me
is
teach
a
you. Let me
presupposition.
teach you.
Don't teach me anything. What's quantum mechanics? Don't speak to me. Let's
Hang on,
carry
hang on.
conversation.
You asked me a
Let's carry
question
conversation.
and you didn't want to hear the
don't know
answer.
what you're talking about.
Quantum
You've been here
mechanics.
how long? You don't know what's basic
I'll
quantum
teach you, little
mechanics.
kid. I'll teach you now.
I don't even I have
Yeah.
no
Oh,
idea what you're talking about.
I know.
Because you're being so arrogant. You need to put in your
Let's
place.
start speaking.
You need to put in your place.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'll tell you.
Tell me.
Listen carefully.
What's quantum mechanics?
I'm telling you.
Answer that question. If you don't answer the question, I'm going to speak to you.
I will
Answer the
answer when you don't rudely interrupt, okay? Yeah, like this. Good. Quantum mechanics is the new, contemporarily, an area of learning in which we are dealing with subparticulate matters. Okay? We're not dealing with atoms only. We're going beyond the atoms as we break down atoms. Electrons, we can break down to quarks. So we're dealing with this kind of quantum worlds in which the subatomic particles, how they interact, how they govern, what are the principles they are. This is the field of this knowledge known as quantum mechanics. Did you now understand what I just said?
Now you've given a decent explanation.
This is an explanation. So now,
I'm not
so
gonna
now
lie.
you
I'm not
learn.
gonna lie.
You
When
learn.
you say things that make sense, I'll agree with you. When you lie, I'm gonna disagree with you. I mean, I don't actually want to speak to this guy.
No, go on, carry on, because I think he's. Go on, carry on, because I think he's making a good point here.
So according to our scientists today, there are theories about other universes, our being one of the many bubbles. So there are many universes, and ours could be one of those many. So the idea that the Greeks had, and that's why your knowledge is so outdated.
Outdated,
Greeks
yeah,
believe
100%.
everything that exists is this universe here, and that's it. The universe is static. That's what they believed as well.
No, you don't know.
Right.
You don't know
Right.
the basics
That's why-
of Greek
that's why-
philosophy.
that's why-
You haven't. Okay, let me
Hang on.
explain.
You don't need to
Hold on,
explain.
let
Let
me
me
finish,
finish.
let me
Let me finish.
And I'll educate
So,
you.
so
You know
now,
what you're
so
talking
now,
about. Once again.
we've moved on
Once
from
again.
these mandated, old, outdated knowledge the Greeks had to contemporary understanding in which our universe is not what they perceive it to be. There could be many other universes. In fact, the Quran alludes to this fact by saying, Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. All praises and glory, all thanks and gratitude be to Allah, the Lord of all that exists, all universes, many. Alameen is a plural
All
of
universes.
universe. Yes, every universe.
I know it's lying.
Alameen. The word Alameen.
Let me explain why
The
he
word
just lied.
Alameen. Let me teach you something that you didn't
I
know.
don't care about the Arabic.
The word
Why are you
alam.
going to Arabic? We're talking
The
about
word
continent
alam,
facts.
I'm
Why-
just telling you,
how
this
are
is
these
in
things-
line with the
I don't
Islamic
care.
position,
Are you-
in which
I don't care.
Islam says
I don't care. I don't
Greeks used to believe there's one alam. But now, Islam has told them and taught them that there are many alams, many worlds, and Allah is the Lord of all those worlds. So, your idea that the universe contains all what? Propositions and particulars and so on, that's false. Because you can have...
You didn't
because,
prove that. You just said
look,
words.
you can
just
have...
said words in English and said it's
because
false.
you can have...
Are you
let me
is
tell
everyone
you.
listening? He said words in English
Let me
and said it's
continue
false.
and
He just
teach
said,
you a bit
the
more.
Quran says this, that means
Let me
it's false.
continue and teach you
Are
some more.
How old are you?
So,
Do
let
you know
me...
how to debate? Are you finished? You've been monologuing for about 5 minutes here. I want to get on back to your point
I'm
about
teaching
your
you.
lies about the
I'm
Greek
teaching you.
philosophy.
I'm teaching you.
You cannot teach
I'm
me. You
teaching
don't
you.
know basic. You don't
I'm
know
teaching
basic
you.
Greek philosophy.
I don't need to teach you philosophy.
Who's
I'm
Parmenides?
teaching you
Who's Parmenides?
knowledge.
Who's Parmenides? Who's Parmenides?
Hang on.
You said you know about the Greek philosophy. Who's Parmenides?
Hang on. When
Who's
did I?
Parmenides?
Hey,
You said.
Does that matter?
when did I ever claim
He never said
I
anything
know
like that.
about philosophy?
You
When did
just
I
said
know?
the Greeks had a particular
I
view. You
said-
are wrong because you don't even know the nuances.
Relax,
You are
relax.
wrong. I'm
So
completely
now,
fine. Just
the
don't
universe
lie. Why are
in
you
which
lying?
you believe
I'm gonna get back
there's
after
all
this.
universals and all particulars. Now, is this universe contingent? That means it could be. Let's ask that question first of all. Is this universe contingent or is it necessary?
Wait. No.
Okay,
Finish
okay.
monologuing.
I will answer the question
Finish
anyway.
monologuing. Finish
I will answer.
monologuing. I wanna reply to what
It's
you just
either necessary, like God is necessary.
Monologues.
Okay, it's either necessary. In this way, then he self-revealed himself, or he doesn't accept the universe is necessary. Hang on.
You give me the
Hang on.
contingency
I am
argument. I'm not
explaining and
taking-
teaching. I'm
No, he's
teaching
very-
you. Right.
No.
Or
Okay,
the
wait,
universe
stop.
is
Stop.
contingent.
Stop.
If the
Don't tell him
universe
to
is
stop. Don't be rude. Don't be rude. Don't be rude.
No,
Let him finish.
if the
Let him
universe
finish.
is
Let him finish.
contingent, what it means
can't
is
talk about
it
anything to
could
do with
be
modality if you fix it.
another way.
You can't teach me
That
this.
means
You cannot
it's
teach me
possible
this.
to have
You
another
can't
universe
teach me
in a
this.
different way. This universe could have
my
been
God.
a different way than as it is. That means it can have another universe and another universe unlike this universe. That's what contingency means. So according to the understanding of contingency, which you believe the universe is to be, that means the universe could have been otherwise, meaning with other ways, other forms,
Let me
and
speak
other
to you, 'cause
particulars.
you're smarter
Not
than
every
You're
particulars,
smarter than him.
because if the universe
Can you
contains
finish? Can you hurry up
all
and finish?
universals
Hurry up and finish.
and all particulars,
Hurry up and
that
finish.
means it cannot be any other way.
That's
that
not
means
true.
It cannot be
Oh
contingent.
my God, you are lying
Go
again.
explain.
Why do you lie?
Explain.
Why do you lie?
Alright.
Let's talk about this. Okay, let's talk. First of all,
Deal with my explanation.
Hold on a second. Let me go back to the Greeks. I'm gonna go
No,
back
no,
to this.
deal with my explanation.
Stop speaking.
Deal with my
Stop
explanation.
speaking.
You've learned something
Stop
today.
speaking.
Deal with the
You
explanation.
didn't teach me anything.
Deal with the explanation.
Mate, watch it. Easy.
Why
easy,
is
easy,
this
easy,
heckler
easy,
pushing?
easy.
Why is this heckler pushing? Why is this heckler pushing?
I was standing.
By the way, he's a Christian heckler.
Why-
Look at how he pushed.
My friend.
across.
My friend, come on, take it easy, yeah? Take it easy.
Brother, respect yourself, please.
Right, go ahead.
You're old enough to know how to respect yourself. You understand me, brother?
So you're gonna answer his question? Because I think it's, yeah.
I said this universe is
He doesn't know what he's talking
contingent, could
about.
be a different
He doesn't know
way.
what he's talking about. The set of all particulars are just actual particulars that exist. But let me finish.
Can this universe be any other way?
Stop speaking. Don't stop
Press
speaking.
this on this. I'm not speaking anymore.
Go on,
ahead.
go on.
Can this
Go on.
universe
He
be any
doesn't
other
actually know
way?
what he's talking about when he talks about contingency and necessity.
You just
But he's
learned.
explained what contingency means. He's saying that
No, he actually has.
he's saying that this universe could have been a way.
Yes, universe could
You
have been
understand? In another way, right?
Universe could have been a different way. That's what I would mean. That would just be a part of a set of particulars.
Okay.
He's lying again. Let me wait until you're done.
So let's take the universe.
Let's just wait.
So they're going to be until. That's what I'm saying. That if you want to have a conversation, we'll go to the side.
You can do that.
Because I don't want to be doing this. Yeah. Take this.
We're recording. It's okay. We are recording.
Okay. We'll take him to the side. We'll talk to him.
It's fine now. I just want to point out. It's fine now.
He says it's okay. What do you want?